My name is Oshife Larry. I'm a mechanic. Welcome to Exxon F1, also known as from Lawon, Colum, Africa.
Good day! Please, like I've always clamored, please. I know you love what you're doing. Subscribe to my channel. Love it. I beg, be on my channel. You get the best news. I love you guys. Sometimes also comment on this social media. It helps my growth. Share, please. It's very important you share. Hello, wonderful people. Now we are doing more rebranding. Very soon we'll be having merch and perks that you can get on the channel. But for now, you can give us super thanks, super messages. You can join or subscribe, which is great for us. And whatever you give us through YouTube is helping us to build more content. Now we are doing like 2-3 videos in a week. Sometimes we do 5. We can do more content for you. We can tell you more truth you need to know about F1 and what they hide from you guys. We can tell you the reality, the things we see, and be more concise with you. Can give you more videos like you want to see and you want to hear the truth. So you can go on the super thanks and click and see how you can donate to us, and you can also join. And some of the merch will be coming now. Some will be in form of tags or clicks in which you can add when you go to the comment section, but very soon we have some other merch that we can send to you, merchandise we can send to you to appreciate you for following us, and you would love it. It's continuation from our last video on tips on what to come next year from the major brands in F1. I'll be talking about the other brands that are on the other half of the table in F1. And thank you guys for always following me. I love you guys. You guys are my backbone. After God, is you guys, You guys have just been wonderful. And to talk about the X-Karting, like I told you in our last video, the X-Karting is now open for test. You guys can go there and test. The email is just on this video. Call them. Know where you can get it done. Videos will be coming here very soon. You'll be seeing some videos that you guys can watch so you can understand what is going on, And also the RADA, that is the Racing Development Association. If you're a real motorsport fan, you can contact me, send me a DM. I'm gonna tell you what to do, and it's not just for anybody. I tell you who you can also contact so you can join. So that is that. So let me quickly go to teams like Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauri, and As Ed Williams. Now, of these 4 teams, I won't be talking about the Renault Alpine team. They did a good job, but one of their major challenges was their engine. They said the engine power is not on the same par with other manufacturers, which affected their performance all through the season. And we were thinking they will open it up, they will be able to give them an opportunity to tune that up. But with what other teams are saying, they're like, no, I think there's a fraud there. You guys should continue using your engine. They thought it was perfect, that it was their car that was the problem. So they had a good performance this year. They were not really on par with some other teams, but they did a good job. They say decent job. So let me talk about Williams first. Now, Williams as a team did a wonderful job. This is one of their best seasons since 2016-17. And like we all know, Red Bull picked from them, copied their flaw. Red Bull copied some part of their design that this year, and it shows that with little budget that the Williams team had, they were able to do a very good job. They were able to give us a very good race. Now, looking at what they did this year, what they did in 2022, it looks like 2024 is going to be a brighter year for them. With the same lineup that they're having, Logan Sargent came up towards the end of the season, and it was a very beautiful season for Alex Albon and Logan Sargent coming up. So I hope next year, the true drivers will be able to fit in as have equal machineries. I'm not saying Alex Albon had a better machinery, but I think Alex Albon had a better understanding of the car than Logan Sargent this season. So I think if Logan Sargent and Alex Albon can contribute to the development of the car together, I think they'll be getting equal machineries and they'll be able to give Williams a good ride next season. That's 2024. And I believe it's going to be a very interesting season. I think with Red Bull thinking they can continue with the RB19, they might find it difficult to get more performance. They might get it right in the first few races, except they're changing the car. So it will be a very, very difficult season, a very, very close season. So many surprises, so many tight races. I believe that is how it's going to be. And that's for Williams. To talk about us, they had a very good 2023 season in qualifying. On one lap pace, they are very good. But on long runs, they are not good. And that is their major weakness this year. For most of the Ferrari teams, that is their weakness, including Ferrari team itself. They had a better one pace run, but on long run, they are not good. One, they suffer tire degradation and they suffer overeating. And I think next year they should be able to correct that. And And one of the things that has really suffered this year was their braking, how to get a lot of cool air into the braking system. And I think if they can work on that next year and they can improve over their long run pace and also their tire, I think has to do on next year. And Nico Hülkenberg was a good driver all through the season. Kevin Magnussen was able to pick up towards the half of the season and did a very good job himself, and I think as will do well next year. Now to AlphaTauri. In the first part of the season was one of the worst cars. Aside from Alfa Romeo, the two Alphas were not Alpha in 2023. But for AlphaTauri, towards the end of the season, the last 4 races, they did a decent job. I think the collaboration with Red Bull really came out and they were able to perform. And with Daniel Ricciardo joining the team, there are lots of improvement on their performance. And I think going into next year, with Red Bull saying they are going to collaborate more with AlphaTauri, I think it's going to be a very, very fantastic season for them if that collaboration works. Because next year, I think they are going to be using Red Bull suspension on RB19, which was one of the best suspension. Almost every team copied it because of the aerodynamic attitude of the suspension. I think they should be using the Red Bull rear wing, possibly. Now, if there's a lot of development towards the RB19 on that same car, I think that car should do well. But will other teams allow that to work? I don't think so. Will it not be a Red Bull 2019 AlphaTauri? We don't know yet, but I think certainly they're going to do a good job because all those teams this year, they really learned a lot. And with the experience of Daniel Ricciardo gave everybody a scare for their life, as in all the big teams they scare for their life except for Red Bull in Mexico, and he also did the same in Brazil. Now to the last team I want to talk about, Alfa Romeo. They were the worst team 2023. And how do they develop? I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel for Alfa Romeo. I'm being sincere this tunnel because it is looking like there's no hope. But with Tech coming in to take much control, I think they might do a pretty decent job. But will they come out of that last position? I'm not sure. But I think they'll still do a good job. But would that good job be a good job enough for them to give the midfield or their counterpart in the lower department a good job? I'm not sure. With Valtteri Bottas' experience, Zhou Guanyu's 2 years new experience, I think they should see what they can mix up and push to challenge, at least if it is only challenging us and AlphaTauri. Let's see what they can do next year. But like I said, next year is going to be a very interesting season in F1, and there will be a lot of strategic qualification and a lot of updates coming to the car. I'll give you a video in which I'll break down the mistakes other teams did in the production of their car in 2023 that they need to learn from, and I think they will do a better job in 2020. Up until the next video, I love you guys. Stay tuned for more interesting and engaging videos. I love you. Bye. Cheers.
New friend in the house. We are in Nigeria here, West Africa. It provides internet for us. They provide the best internet around the mainland, and I know they are still moving to the highland and they are moving all around Nigeria. But for you to get internet on the mainland, contact Fibrad Telecom Limited. They get you sorted out ASAP. The best cable internet on the mainland, fiber optic, they get sorted out. We talk much about them in the course of some of our videos, but contact them, they get sorted out. Teams Gadget is for those of you that cannot easily go to the market to get your phones, your laptops, your accessories. Just place a call through. His phone number is there. It gets you the best. It's your shop plug to get you the best phones, accessories, laptops, games, and other accessories for your computer gaming experience. Contact Teams Gadget and you get them for you.